Gentlemen,
Yo.
hey, it's Tuesday night.
It is. Check my calendar.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
It is. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of August, year of our Lord 2022.
There you go.
And it is a fresh, live NLG show. And weirdly enough, no technical difficulties. Something's up.
It's because we didn't
That's
have
weird.
everybody in the chat waiting.
No, you're not.
When you got people waiting,
Typically,
then...
you're too nervous.
That's right.
I can't mess up. I can't mess up. Can't mess up. And
Hit the wrong button. I'm muted for half the podcast until somebody says, Myke, we can't hear Myke.
maybe
No.
they still can't hear us. Can anybody in the chat let us know?
That would
Yeah.
be me, and yes, we can hear you.
Echo.
Oh my god.
Oh,
How you doing?
well, as you can see, we're still alive, so we must be doing reasonably okay.
Any weekend we can walk away from is a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Must have been,
So, oh my goodness. Oh. How was your boys' weekends?
it was good.
Yeah?
Welcome, Brian F. Welcome.
Brian! Brother Brian. First official
Brian.
person in the chat.
The non-lurker.
The non-lurker. That's right. So, it's been a week, and it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
I am I'm apologizing in advance to everybody. Lucky I know where I am right now. However, I have to say, it is done. The shed is done.
Shed is done.
The shed behind the shed.
Right, the shed behind the house. The shed behind the creepy old house.
Yeah.
Yes, it is done.
Next up, an arc. No.
Right.
Yo, my Garvey.
My God, Garvey!
What's
up?
going on?
Oh no, it's not a
Welcome.
she shed. It's a Hebrew shed. This was the shed built on our at our synagogue. This was my son's Eagle Scout project, and that is a fully functional 10 by 16. This is what it looked like at one point. Built by hand. Those are not Amish. I will tell you, those rafters up at the top with those gusset plates, my son and I were out in the back, in my backyard, and at the synagogue on Wednesday and Friday, cutting those pieces, 27-degree angles, and make them fit to put them up. That was Saturday. So they got, this was an amazing job. I gotta hand it to my son's scout troop and some of us, weekend warrior parents that, were able to get this thing, not only the old one knocked down and hauled away. In fact, this is the old one that we had to to tear down because the roof had leaked and all that stuff inside of it was all destroyed. Save a snowblower and some garden equipment. But
Did you use dynamite to blow it up?
So good old American ingenuity and brawn. Good old Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy. I mean, if you look at it, that thing was nasty, and what went in its place was I gotta say, and that's my son in the green. He was the project basically as an Eagle Scout for this project. His job was not to do all the work, right? His job Hold on. Let me just get this down to. Why is that?
Big shout out to Relic Gamer, welcome, and Lady Ventress, welcome.
Lady
Oh,
Ventress.
Lady Ventures. Brother
Welcome,
Lemon is in the house.
family.
Hey, wanna wait?
Lemon.
Oh, hang on. Let me
Hopefully you
move
get
this.
shipping notice for the t-shirts. They asked me a question about Teespring,
Ooh.
like how long it would take.
You didn't get a shirt yet?
No, he said. He
There's
was
no
like,
way. It should have
"Well,
come
let
in
me see."
already.
There we go.
So I said to him, like, I don't know anything about shirts because I've never ordered a shirt myself.
Oh.
Well, I still owe Relic because I could not. There are no hats available that we bought before.
That's weird.
So Relic, if you want something else, you want a gift card or something else, a shirt or something else, let me know.
There you go. So anyway,
So
yeah,
what happened
let
to
me
the
check my
hats?
email.
No more hats?
The hats were not available. They only had a different type of hat, not your traditional, you know.
Like a top hat?
Yeah, not your typical.
it's actually really nice over here right now, Relic. He says, how's the weather? Is it humid? We had some storms roll through this week, yesterday, and it actually really the game is weak. I can see the Jaggies on the ladder.
Shed simulator.
Shed simulator, right. Amish simulator. So, but these guys, I'm telling you, this was some hard work. And the guy who, this was us continuing to tear down the old one. The guy at our temple that offered this as a project said to Jacob, "This is going to be tough." I mean, this is not, most Eagle Scout projects these days are, kids making benches for the school, picnic tables, lending libraries. I don't know any other scout that decided to make a 10 by 16 shed out of just raw lumber and an instruction pamphlet from 84 Lumber. I mean, this was, this is what it looks like from a distance. I mean, it is not a small shed. So,
are they going to paint it or are they going to keep it?
So that is somebody else's
natural,
project. That is
somebody
up to that is somebody else's. That's somebody else's problem.
It's up to the HOH.
Right.
Make sure the colors are right.
All I care about is that it gets signed off as a functioning shed. So, and it is a functioning, very nice, beautiful shed. And I have awesome. gotta give props to my kid. He really, and really taught him a lot about leadership and what it means to lead a crew, because it wasn't just his fellow scouts, we as the adults, we were not in charge. This was his project to tell us what he needed us to do, so he had to basically, kind of boss us around too. And it's a rare thing that you get to do to your dad.
Yeah.
But he really learned a lot, and I'm just very, very proud of him. Very proud of the job he did. So I know this is a gaming show, but I had to. And this was also 6 days
if we have
work.
a power washer simulator and you name it, and I think shed fits right in.
Mm-hmm. So.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a big ass shed. It is a big ass shed. So. His new meaning to taking it to the woodshed.
If you use
should have made the
Duplo,
shed
it'll
of
be a little
Legos.
bit quicker than a little.
Right, it would have cost half the cost too. So if we had used generic blocks. So, so that's been my, not just this past weekend, but it's been my last 3 weekends. I mean, this has really been a 6-day project. So I'm just, between that and work, I'm just exhausted. So,
And
to
on
all
the
of my-
6th day.
and on the 7th day. So to everybody in the chat who has not seen me on Twitter, who, has not seen me streaming, I apologize. I haven't been around. I want to get back. The now things are, now that this is over, I say, family, we're going up to Hershey tomorrow. I'm taking a day off work. I'm going to go and have some fun and not think about much and recharge a little bit and, get ready for school and get everybody, and we'll all get back to normal.
Nice.
So, Sai! Your shed's
Welcome
bigger
to
than my
Super
apartment.
Mega Graphics 64.
Does that shed give you PTSD, Cyrus? little memories of Poconos? Oh. So how about you guys? What were you doing? Now that I've monopolized the conversation, what have you guys been up to, Peter?
I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves lately.
Really?
Yeah, with Nate and Crazy One and Open Sorcerer and Demon. So yeah, I reached level 100 renown, so not too
Wow.
shabby. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Didn't encounter too much craziness, which is always a plus. A fair fight is a fair fight.
Yeah.
It's always nice.
Yup. Fair fight's a fair fight.
So, yeah, and Snow Run obviously, because that's my my go-to game. Oh, another game that I played, like I got the season pass for Sniper Elite 5. So Nate and I, we've been going through the 2 DLC missions in there. So we get to shoot Hitler in the balls.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's always
I have to go download that.
that's always good.
I did late Thursday. I did play Sniper Elite.
That game is so satisfying. Like,
I had a board meeting. I had a temple board meeting, and I hate those board meetings. They're boring as crap. I turned on the Xbox.
That's why they call board meetings, right?
Yeah. Yes. And I played some Sniper Elite. So I was shooting Nazis while I was doing my Judaic duties. It was apropos.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what about you, brother Chris?
Well, mainly work. I've been working pretty much every Saturday. But I did get a little bit of Assassin's Creed Origins. So
Nice.
just
I
grinding
want to
at
go.
that.
I want to go back to Assassin's Creed. I think I still have some from the 360 era
Yeah.
that I need to play. So
It's a beautiful game, being in Egypt. Just
Origins.
the environment.
mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I really do enjoy it. And when did that game come out? I know it came out last gen, right? But
Well, it came out Xbox One-ish.
yeah, but some of these open world games, like that, I love open world games. But Assassin's Creed is one of the best at where the environment's alive.
2017.
From animals to the NPCs, just doing things. It looks natural. It looks a little more realistic.
Who are you playing as? Bayek?
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
his name is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I played him as well.
Yeah. And it's just really enjoyable. And, you know, seeing the pyramids at the distance, haven't got there yet. So just plugging along. I think I'm at level 16. So,
Nice.
and I just came across some hippos. And my wife, her favorite animal was a hippo. So I told her,
Okay,
hey,
neat.
look at the hippos. And I'll tell you what, they're tough.
Oh yeah, they're
And
ferocious.
so she enjoyed watching them. And then I said, okay, you might want to leave because I got to kill them. So, yeah, no, great game. And then now today, I downloaded Saints Row, the new Saints Row game. So I had to get through the intro. So hopefully this week, I will try to stream that live. Now that I'm at the open world, where I can run around and act like a fool. So
I'm glad you. Give me a second. I'm glad you brought up Saints Row because, you know, I think we've all seen. You know, we've all seen the critical write-ups on it, but
yeah,
give us first impression. Doesn't have to be, you know, terribly
Yeah.
detailed if you don't want, but give us first impression.
yeah. Like I said, I pretty much did the intro. I thought the intro was okay. It really wasn't what I was expecting. It was kind of long, a lot of some cutscenes, and then they finally allow you to get in some action. But that action, when I finally got it felt a little off, you know, the mechanic wise. I just didn't like the way the angle of the character, you know, how you turn and stuff like that.
Like dated controls, dated camera angle.
Seemed like it. But as I kept going and I started getting better, you know, just a little bit more used to it and stuff like that. I mean, it was okay, but it's still. So supposedly they're kind of going back to somewhat what, you know, Saints Row 1 and 2 were about, but it still has that little over the top humor and kind of look of it that 3 and 4 were about. So now that I'm in getting into the open world, now I'll start figuring out that. So supposedly you're supposed to get back into building the Saints Row back up slowly but surely, taking over businesses and so on. That whatever you need, you know, you need to take over certain places that give you abilities unlocked. So we'll see. I like the open world sandbox. I don't need them to be serious or, you know, a great story. So I know I watched a little bit of Mav yesterday. He was more in the open world stuff, doing some missions, and I thought that looked pretty good what I saw from him. And CLoWnZ was also streaming it yesterday too. So I will try to stream this week now that I'm at the open world part. So
Cool.
Run around in the city and cars and stuff like that, and check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, and I was playing in 4K graphic. So when it first started, it gave you options like 1080p, then, you know, different, you know.
It doesn't have like 6 or 7 options.
Yeah. I was like, okay, what do I want to do here?
Yeah, that seems a little excessive.
Yeah, I thought it was too. So, especially being on console. I mean, I know we're used to what, like, if you do 1080p, you know, 1080, 60, or performance, right, or graphic mode or whatever. I have to look a little bit more into it because you got to read some of it. If one of them offers ray tracing or so on. But I really didn't have any issues. As you know, everything seemed to run pretty smooth.
Nice.
So it's not the aesthetic of it, the art style is different. It always has been, right? It's not like GTA, so you can't go into it thinking it's going to be like more like GTA. So if you liked Saints Row back in the day, and you're willing to pay $59, give it a shot. If not, wait for it. May go on Game Pass later, or wait for a sale. But I'll try to stream it so show some people, show a little bit more of it.
Yeah, and I think, that's really showing the game does a lot more than reading a review of it.
Yeah.
Then people could see it, and maybe there's something that's missing, right?
Well, like Matt was saying, that as the more he was playing, that he was just having fun. And
no, that's not allowed.
If you go in, like I said, if you go in expecting it to be better, because it's newer than GTA 5, I wouldn't expect that. No. But if you like that open sandbox, run around, act like a fool, then this game is for you. It's I love these type of games, so I want to get into the missions and all that, start building up the Saints Row and see what that's all about. So more to come. I'll stream it, and then we'll talk about it later on. But like you said, I mean, you really have to watch other people playing it to really get a good idea before people. All games have their critics, and whatever the score is, that's fine. But nothing wrong with do a little bit more research and maybe play it for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Look at everybody streaming in now. What just happened? Relic said that was his first Xbox One X experience of 4K gaming.
Yeah.
That might have been, that game was my first experience with Atmos sound. So, this might be a slightly controversial statement, but to me, and I know there were 2 other games past Origins, but I put Origins as my second favorite Assassin's Creed game next to Assassin's Creed 2.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Origins and it has such a neat story with I love the lore of of that time period. I love the lore of Egypt and that kind of thing. I mean,
I liked Origin better than Odyssey, except Odyssey was a better gaming experience, controls and all that stuff.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
I can see that because I played Valhalla first before I played Odyssey and Origin.
Yeah,
so now I'm going back to Origin, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play Odyssey after that.
Yeah, Origin, I love the story.
Yeah.
Between Bayek and and then the lady, forgot her name.
Yeah, his wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What he's trying to out for vengeance.
Right.
So I do enjoy that. Well, as you're going around trying to take out the assassinate, and this is also the beginning of the Assassin's Creed, right? Like that's why it's called Origin. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Seeing that unfold.
Well, and it was just nice to get into a different kind of mode, right? Other than kind of the European and and 3, of course, was American. And I know they tried to do different things.
I liked that one the least. Number 3.
Oh, I hated 3.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I liked it at the beginning until they switched to the native side, the Native American kid. Once they got to that, I lost it there. Nathan Hawthorne was a cool character, and I liked his character, but he was also no Ezio.
Still, Black Flag is super high for me. The whole pirate thing. I was like, that was so good.
And maybe I think my problem getting into 4 was that I was so turned off by 3 that I didn't want to play it. It just didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't give
can
it
see
I didn't
that.
give it a chance, and I should have given it a better chance, and I might still.
There's
So,
another one that's, I don't know if it was before Black Flag or right after. Was it? I forgot the title, but I think it was on the.
The one in the French. The
No. It was still kind of like it still had a boating in it. It still has a little bit of. I don't think you're a pirate. I haven't
Not
played
you-
a whole lot. Just the opening kind of. You
Revolution.
still have ships and other stuff, but I forgot what the title is. I don't think it was Brotherhood.
Well, Brotherhood was there was Brotherhood and Unity. Those were kind of the side. And then there was
Yeah, those
Revolution,
were-
but that was a side scroller.
I forgot which one it was then.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, and maybe later on I may go back and play Unity and Brotherhood, which is the one in UK, right? Like modern or
Yeah, it wasn't in Unity. Was in London, right?
no, I thought that was in France.
Oh, that one is French. Which one is in London again?
Thought it was the next one, Brotherhood.
all right, so brother Frankie
Ow.
is in the chat.
Yeah, he's
Oh, Frankie. Frankie.
No,
that Frankie.
aha, here we
Oh,
go.
Unity is France. Which one was in London? That was
Syndicate.
after-
I thought Brotherhood. Yeah.
Syndicate.
Syndicate. There we go.
Oh, Syndicate. Okay, yeah.
Oh, all right, and of course AC2 Brotherhood and Revelations were all Ezio. So, and then you know, Ezio was so good. I forget. You tend to forget who the first one was. The first one. Who's in the first?
But yeah, Unity you should
What was
play
his
because you
name?
can still visit the Notre Dame
All right, Frankie.
while it's still in one piece.
Altair. Thank you, Altair.
I think Frankie knows.
Yep. Yes, he does.
Altair or was it Altair? Because
Altair. Yeah. Question: is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? How do you pronounce it? I've always
I say Ubisoft.
You say Ubi? I say Ubi.
I've always said Ubisoft too. I've always and nobody ever corrected me at E3.
Or maybe I say Ubisoft. I don't know. Maybe Ubi.
But I think it could go either way.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's a French company, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So the least amount of it sounded English is the right pronunciation.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it has soft in it. That's like, so maybe it is English then.
Well,
More like Ubisoft then, because otherwise it would not be called soft.
Yeah. And
well, you're right.
Ubisoft.
Except they were all it was completely founded by a French family, the
Yeah,
Guillemot
it is.
family.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe soft is just for software, but
No, I know, but that's they will not say that in French though. It's against their culture to name anything like English naming things.
yeah.
So we all like, French and authentic.
well, they couldn't call it Ubi Hard. All right, hold on. So the name Ubisoft was selected to represent ubiquitous software. So that's the origin of the name.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
So
is.
Yes. So according to, yep, I'm reading an interview with Eves.
It's
It was-
Ubisoft.
Right. The UB stands for ubiquity, which means to be everywhere at the same time. And then soft is short for software. So there you go. And I didn't know that. For all this time I've been a game journalist, I never knew that.
Yeah, I'll probably pronounce it more Ubisoft more than Ubisoft. I don't know.
I think it's tomato. I mean, I know so many people that call Microsoft's data centers Azure, and I call it, and a bunch of us at my work call them say Azure. I mean, I think it's
so this Azure.
Yeah, I've heard both.
but I've heard Azure by a lot of okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
then you go to Hanselman blog or Hanselman if you follow him on Twitter and see what he calls it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's an actual. Hang on. Here's an actual. Is this a YouTube video? Okay, hold on, because somebody actually. Give me a second. Let's see, and if I can get audio through this, or at least I don't know if audio is gonna just control audio via OBS. All right, hold on. Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft is the name of this video. So hold on a second. Let me see if I can play the audio.
Hey, dude.
So look right into the camera and tell me the name of the company that you work for.
I work for Ubisoft.
Maybe just
Ubisoft.
You said Ubi.
Yeah.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft? Or Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Ubisoft. It's like nobody says Ubisoft.
Oh.
Pour moi, c'est Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Ubisoft. Ubisoft. Who cares?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
¿Cómo lo decís?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, or is it Ubisoft? You know what? Whatever.
Ubisoft.
It's easy. Ubisoft.
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 What? Ubisoft?
With the B. Ubisoft if I'm speaking with French or Canadians, and Ubisoft for everybody else.
Ubisoft. Ubisoft. Okay, I think we're done. Don't be hard.
I will say Ubisoft, but en québécois, je vais dire Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Is that right?
Not Ubisoft?
I don't think so.
Some people pronounce it as Ubisoft, but I pronounce it as
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Like unicorn.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
What did you say? Unicorn?
Moi je dis Ubisoft, but in English you can say Ubisoft, or you can pronounce it the way you want.
Ubisoft.
Okay, we call it George. Okay.
Ubisoft. Je dis...
How does oh sorry, I have to do this. How does this company identify?
Basically,
Wow.
they don't care.
Oh my god, that is funny.
All right.
Maybe when the day comes.
Sai is
Hey,
now
I know
so
how to
confused.
pronounce it.
Yeah, he's more confused now.
Microsoft Studios.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, when they get acquired, it's gonna be.
When they get
it's gonna
acquired, it's just gonna be Microsoft.
That's it. That's the end of the.
Oh, that's fantastic.
change. Yeah,
Oh.
that's good.
Ah.
There you go, Sai.
Relic said it's a woman. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there you have it, Cyrus. We hopefully have answered your question. Oh man, where the hell were we? Oh, we were on Assassin's Creed because you played Assassin's Creed
Yes.
Origin, and that was a topic all
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what I got, pronounce it any way you effing want. That's
Yeah.
it, Brian.
Yeah. Even
That's it.
employees that pronounce it differently.
Oh my god. That's right. See, they can't even. And then one guy said, "Well, if I'm talking to my French Canadian folks, it's Ubi."
Yeah.
And when they mess up, they're poopy sauce. Oh my goodness. Well, look, either way, it's a name even I can't screw up.
There you go.
I can't screw it up like Kojima and Konami and Konami.
What was it? Uncharted.
Uncharted. Oh my goodness.
So
you miss
either
me,
way,
don't you, Frankie?
Ubi is still one of my favorite publishers. Game developer, no matter what.
So Ubi
Yeah,
Soft is
hopefully it won't be the retro Ubi.
Right. Sai says I will never ask that question again. Not that it was answered, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are definitely, and yes, they have made their missteps. Absolutely. Like every studio has. But from a pure standpoint, Ubisoft has honestly given us some of my favorite games too. You know, going back to Rayman. You know, their catalog is pretty impressive on a whole.
It is, and like last gen, I mean, who was pumping out games after games, from Assassin's Creed to Division and Wildlands,
Ghost Recon,
the Ghost Recon stuff. I mean, and then Far Cry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Watch
they just
Dogs.
kept. Yeah, I mean, they just kept coming and coming. Whether you like those games or
Watch
not.
Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs too. Yeah.
So you know,
still like the first one the best. Just the story.
I've enjoyed them all for what they are. But, it's funny because every one of them, the first one I probably more action. Yeah, you were doing the hacking and all that. And the second one, I took advantage of just getting the cops and come and pretty much do all the dirty work for me.
I hated number 2 though. Those characters were so cringy. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I don't know that I hated it, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
No, I thought the first one, the story and the characters were better, and the second one was interesting. Pretty a deep story, and I enjoyed I probably flew on the drone more than anything else.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? It was just more convenient.
Yeah.
So.
You know, and I mean, we played the shit out of the Division. I mean,
yeah.
Don't forget too, they had like one of my favorite RPGs, as RPGs go, the South Park series.
Never played it.
Stick of Truth.
Oh
my God, Stick of Truth was so good.
Yeah,
and Fractured But Whole was even better. I mean, you know,
Frankie brought up The Crew. I know, Myke, you liked The Crew.
I liked The Crew.
Oh yeah, The Crew was good too.
I
Crew kind of went like crazy one. Was it The Crew 2 with the DLC and other stuff? It was like what you got and what you didn't get, and then you get the season pass, but you didn't get this and that. It was like I kind of felt like
But the first Crew was such a great compliment to Forza Horizon.
Yes.
You know, because Forza Horizon was all over in Europe and Italy and Australia and stuff like that. And if I just wanted to run through the United States, which was impressive to go through the entire United States. I mean, that was pretty
go to all the
impressive.
major cities. That was interesting.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know, so many good games. You know, don't forget the Tom Clancy series. I mean, Peter and I a couple months ago ran through Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah,
did you buy that one?
I did not get the first one. I got to get it while it's still on sale.
Might have been today's Tuesday.
But I was also I've been looking for it physically because I'd like to have the disc.
Yeah.
You know, Splinter Cell. Good grief, Splinter Cell. You know how many people have been clamoring, and I know they're doing a remake of the original, but how many of us really want a brand new Splinter Cell? You know, Peter, you've loved the Just Dance series.
Better with Connect.
Yes.
I don't know if the latest one supports Connect. I don't know.
Probably not. That ship is probably sailed.
That's such a shame.
Yeah. And I mean,
It's all Phil's fault.
Oh, I know. You know,
Cancel
Prince
that
of
thing.
Persia.
That's the biggest mistake he has made.
You know, the Prince of Persia series, Sands of Time, is just a classic.
Mm-hmm.
It was Sands of Time, the two. I don't think it's the two swords. It's what was I've got it over there. Beyond Good and Evil. You know.
Oh yeah. Frankie brought up a point. Project Cars 1 and 2, they're getting delisted because the tracks are and the cars are no longer licensed.
No.
So to be you can't buy them anymore. They'll still be supported.
Yeah.
But you can't. They're no longer for sale.
So just so many. I know we're getting off on a tangent.
Ironside doing some stuff. I know he did when they had Splinter Cell on Wildlands. He voiced that.
Yes, I would love for him to come back.
I think he might do some voice. I think that when they do the remaster of the Splinter Cell, that he'll probably do some new stuff. I think they said they were gonna have some new stuff in there, but added. But I mean, yeah, I would too. If they do a new one, he definitely needs to continue that.
Who did? Didn't they publish the Star Trek VR, the Star Trek Bridge Crew?
Oh, they might have. Was it?
I know they did. Hold on, let me see.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean one of my favorite Star Trek games. Honestly, I mean another game I've got to go back to because I love it in VR. I mean, I know we're getting off on a tangent, but
yeah,
you know, I'm just looking through all the things that Ubisoft has published, even if they weren't always developed by them internally, but
yeah. No, they went one of the best publishers studios since 360. Especially like you're seeing a lot of hate for EA, which is EA really fumbled a lot.
Yeah.
But we still got Respawn and what Respawn has been able to do. But that's more so because of Zampella, the way he what he does, the way he manages that studio. But you look at BioWare and DICE and some of their other studios just fell with Battlefield. Battlefront had issues, and it's still a good-looking game and played well, and it has a following. But they had problems.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And everything going on in BioWare too. I mean, just EA just really,
and
I think them being in Game Pass helps up at that a lot, right?
Yep. Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, I had that.
Coming to Game Pass.
Coming to Game Pass.
I'm super stoked about it. It's been in my cart many times, and it's like, I don't know, should I buy it? I don't know. I don't know how long it can. Keep my attention.
I bought it, but with the bundle, so.
The Two Thrones. That's it. The Two Thrones. And Warrior Within. Those were the other two Prince of Persia games.
Yeah.
I had a Warrior with it. Yeah. I think I played them all.
And even going back to like Rayman, like I have the original Rayman on the Saturn. I have Rayman 2 on the Dreamcast. And I had Rayman Origins on Xbox One, which I loved. I mean, those are... I played the crap out of that game. Those are... Yeah, they're the Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter games.
What about the original ones? Played as on PC.
Oh,
Oh,
Ghost
so
Recon and Island Thunder. I played the original Rainbow Six, believe it or not, on the Dreamcast.
Nice.
So, yeah, shout out to Ubisoft. Ubi.
Yeah. Ubi.
Ubi.
Trackmania was Ubisoft.
Ah, so good too.
Call
My
of
goodness.
Juarez, which was also really good.
So basically, yeah. So it looks like the three of us are quite fond of
absolutely
Ubisoft games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, they're going through an ebb, like everybody else does, you know. And sometimes I think the problem with gaming is there's too much "what have you done for me lately," and not enough, hey, okay, yeah, they're fumbling a little bit, right? Skull and Bones, they had to cancel some stuff that nobody cares about.
Yeah, those were VR, right? The ones they canceled.
There was also the
one of them was a Splinter Cell VR they canceled.
One was Splinter Cell VR, but one was that Ghost Recon free to play battle royale they canceled.
Yeah.
So, but their pedigree speaks for itself, and they'll right the ship.
Yeah,
they'll right that ship.
I know. Where did I read somewhere? But someone mentioned that people are going to be pleasant with the new Assassin's Creed. I know Peter's worried because it's going to go.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like
I mean,
gas, right?
Yeah, I mean, because Assassin's Creed is like one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the ones I've really been waiting for is Beyond Good and Evil too.
Yep.
They said it's still in work, so they'll reveal it at some point, unless they revealed it today and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
so.
so.
More, but
So. Yeah, exactly, Relic. They've had more hits than misses, and so sometimes you just get through the misses and you enjoy the hits. So,
I mean, you have to have misses, otherwise you can't get, otherwise you don't know what you have.
Exactly, and you can't learn from it, get better. Crap, man! I'm
Exactly.
going back and looking at the older games. Donald Duck Going Quackers, which was a great Dreamcast game I had. It was also on PlayStation, but it was great on Dreamcast. Pod Speed Zone, which was a Dreamcast online game. I think Speed Devils was also Ubisoft. I'm just going back. Oh, Tokyo Extreme Racer, though, so we got to cancel them. Stupid Invaders. I forgot that was Ubisoft. That was an unbelievably funny Dreamcast game. Armored Core. Myst was Ubisoft.
Myst was Ubisoft?
Yep.
Huh.
Totodope.
Hey, brother, Totodope. Yeah. Oh, I still have my Speed Devils shirt that they gave me. Worms World Party was Ubisoft. I mean, I'm just looking through. Looking through all the good stuff. So they'll get it back. They'll get back
see
to
what
it.
it's still, we got to see how Skull and Bones is when that comes out.
Yeah. Oh, they did
whatever's after
Rocky.
that.
That I love on Xbox and also have for GameCube. They did the Rocky game that was really good.
The Rocky game?
They did the Dragon's Lair 3D game, which was one of the few 1080i Xbox games. Man.
Yeah, Frankie, we're hoping that one turns out good and we can stream that together.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
some of us together on that one.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from it.
Yeah.
So,
Which one? Skull and Bones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they put out Oh, they did. They put out 13, which was that game. Frankie remembers 13. He got me to stream the entire Xbox version because we didn't like the remake. And I remember playing that and streaming it with the M Classic. Yep. So that was Ubisoft. I mean, we could spend all night talking about the beauties of Ubisoft.
I played that on PS2.
No, it was such a good game. But yeah, so all right, I think we've made our point.
That wasn't even part of our title.
So.
It wasn't even in our topics. Ubisoft.
No, it was
Ubisoft.
not. Thanks to you for bringing up playing Assassin's Creed Origins.
They're playing the case. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it looks like they also had originally published the Bard's Tale games before In Exile. Yeah. So. All right. Okay. So let's get to what we were actually, because if I keep looking through this list, I'm just going to keep rolling down.
We could do maybe one of these days we'll have to do a show dedicated to different, Ubisoft, and then maybe one for EA to where we focus on what they've done, where they come from, what they're doing now, mistakes. We can always look at that in the future,
Die. He's a Ubisoft and Rocky, and also Assassin's Creed and Apollo Creed was assassinated in Rocky 4. But Apollo is a Greek god, and there's a Greek Assassin's Creed. All right.
He's onto something.
He is. All right. Let me stop scrolling through the Ubisoft games. Tenchu. Huh. All right. Gamescom. So, Peter.
Yeah.
You're up.
I've watched it.
Oh no, I was.
You mean?
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get a hint.
No.
Gamers. Next topic. Gamescom 2022.
No. There's my
games.
Hold on. There's my technical difficulty for the night. I totally screwed up and forgot to do.
Thank goodness there was one.
Change it.
I get worried, Mike.
Yeah, first topic should say welcome Ubisoft gamers.
Red Steel was Ubisoft. Even though it wasn't my favorite game, it was that was revolutionary at the time for the Wii.
Yeah.
Okay. Gamescom. So Gamescom started, and I'm not gonna lie, I have been so freaking busy, I forgot Gamescom was today.
Gamescom and Games went.
Yes. So, I downloaded trailers, and I got the list of everything that was shown off, and
this was from Keeley's show, right?
This was Keeley's. So Microsoft is doing the Xbox show
tomorrow,
is on day 3.
Okay.
So it's on.
I thought it was tomorrow. Oh no, Thursday at 8 a.m. I think.
Yeah. Because they're way ahead of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 6 hours ahead.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll tell you more about it. Let's see. And I tell you about the Sony one, but they're not having one.
Well, I think they had an announcement in this one up here.
Yes, and we'll get to that announcement.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Jeff Keighley begged him like, "Come on, please,
yeah,
something."
Yes, give me all of your things. So, that is on. So the Xbox. All right. So I'll go over this really, really quick. So.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
So they're not announcing anything new, but they are gonna. You're gonna get, if you're going in person, you'll be able to go hands-on with Pentiment, Age of Empires 4, Flight Simulator, Sea of Thieves, Grounded, Plague's Tale, Requiem, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Gunfire Reborn, Inculinati, Last Case of Benedict Fox, Lies of P, which is something we'll talk about, Lightyear Frontier, Planet of Lana, and You Suck at Parking. Great sounding game.
You suck. Okay, thanks.
Yes, so, all right. Thursday, 10 a.m., 8 p.m. Their time. So 10 a.m. The live stream starts Thursday, 2 p.m. CEST, 8 p.m. 5 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So, sorry, we will not be streaming that live. That's that. All right. So, Keeley's show opened up with a game. And what I noticed while I was watching it was we got a lot of announcements, which is great. We got a lot of CGI, which I know we're all not the biggest fans of. But it seems like a lot of these games are coming soon, and I like that. So, first, where was it? All right, first up on the list was a game. We don't care about listening to you there, Keely. Called Everywhere. And I don't know anything about it, except it's created by the gentleman who was the lead designer for Grand Theft Auto. So this is developed by an ex-GTA lead guy. And he didn't really talk much about what the game was going to be about, except that, looks a little dark. But it's supposed to be open world. And that's all I know about it. So all we got was a teaser. It is coming next year. And that's all I know about it. Well, yeah.
I mean, well, from what I got watching this, they made it seem like it's a world that you decide what you want to do. But it seemed like it would also have a story for those who just want to, follow that, play that.
Right.
And like you saw vehicles driving, you saw shooting, you saw exploring.
Right.
Seemed like a jack of all trades type open world. So it looked interesting.
Is this the game with NFTs?
You hope not. So, but at least we did get a little bit of. This definitely looked in-game and engine, which is cool.
Yeah. It looked like a metaverse. Yeah.
It does. Got a little Fortnite looking.
Yeah, what's the game about? You can do whatever you want. It's like
yeah.
Not quite.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out now that they announce it, and slowly start revealing more and more as time goes on. We'll see.
Yeah. So,
I keep an open mind, but
yes,
my hopes are not high.
Right. So it's the development studio is Build a Rocket Boy. But what I did not see was a publisher. So I don't know if they're self-publishing. I don't know, but coming next. What's up, Hasslehoff? I'm late. Sorry, I was busy reading about Gamescom policy on carbon offsetting Jeff Keighley. Oh, man. So that was the first game that they showed. It looks interesting to me. It's open world, which may or may not.
Yeah, but the graphical elements are so different.
And that could work for them.
Yeah.
Maybe. It kind of turns me off at times.
Yeah, but definitely want to see more. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to see more. So, I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not. I know some friends who are really big into Dune. And this is the new trailer, for Dune Awakening, which is an MMO from Funcom. I haven't seen Funcom's name in a while.
Survival MMO. That's what
Yeah.
they said. I'm interested. I love Dune.
That looks really cool.
It does.
Yeah.
And
at first, when I saw this scene, I was like, Mad Max.
Yeah.
I thought of Mad Max right away, which kind of makes sense, right? They're on Dune, desert.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. It seemed like they're following the current Dune, look.
Well, and I mean, it's kind of based. It looks like it's based on the newer movie set, which is cool because I mean, you saw Legendary Pictures as part of it.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a little bit of sound while we're talking. This to me, it depends on. It depends on what it does. I mean, obviously, we're not seeing any gameplay, so.
No.
Yeah.
But I guess you can play as a Freeman. I don't know if you could have a choice to pick different houses, and then different whatever type of character you want to play. So I'm wondering if are they going to follow where you're from House Duke Atreides?
Well, let's take a look. And plus, those of you who want to sign up for the beta, there's the website for it.
Yeah. It says PS5,
PS5, Xbox Series X,
PC.
PC. So you know what? Go ahead and sign up for that beta.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, well heard.
No. I agree. Funcom can send me emails about Dune. Go ahead, send me. Send me emails. To our official account. We're subscribed. Very cool.
Like and subscribe.
All right, well, let's see if... There we go. So let's see. Oh, I see that. Okay. Doesn't say anything yet. There's just pictures on the website.
Yeah.
Aha. Dune Awakening combines the grittiness and creativity of survival games with the social interactivity of large-scale, persistent multiplayer games. Create a unique and ambitious open-world survival MMO. Rise from survival to dominance in a vast and seamless Arrakis. Sorry. Shared by thousands of players. Build shelters against sandstorms. Maintain your still suit. Master the old ways to walk even in the deepest deserts. Avoid or be devoured by colossal sandworms. Control the spice. Control Arrakis. Make a name for yourself among the inhabitants. Awaken the sleeper. Doesn't say. It just says journey is yours to shape. So it doesn't say anything currently.
Yeah, maybe you create your own character.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So, Boogeyman says, okay, so Hasslehoff says Dune is a survival MMO falls flat. Boogeyman says Dune survival game, count me in. Relic says it's a Dune game, I'm digging.
50-50.
Yep. Oh man, those thumpers are awesome in the new movie. So there you go. All right, so that's the Dune. So we did also get a new video on an anticipated game, very anticipated game. Here's a new gameplay. Here's the gameplay reveal for the Callisto Protocol. Now this kind of took us by surprise. In the last time we saw this in the PlayStation Showcase. And now we're gonna see this. So this is in game. It's not long footage, but it's in game.
Yeah, they said. Did they say console? I thought they said console.
It just said next gen.
Okay,
footage.
yeah, and I guess I kind of took that as could be PS5, Series
Yeah, it just
XS,
says
whatever.
Yeah, captured on next gen hardware.
Yeah, and it is coming out for.
It's kind of broad.
Yeah. I mean, it could be on the VCS, right?
That's right.
Amico.
Mm. Dreadpool.
Dread, what's up, brother Dread? I mean,
This game looks cool. I definitely look forward to this.
Yeah.
And this is.
I
Coming
don't
out
think
December.
this demo showed off well though. It's a little boring. I mean, I know what they were going for because you want to see those tentacles grow, and you know that was the whole thing, but it didn't.
I didn't really notice the tentacles that well. Did you?
Yeah, like I don't. Was it this one? He
it like
grows
coming
a head,
from
and
his
then all
back
of a
or
sudden,
something? Oh,
like,
there it
start
is,
growing
yeah.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, I must.
But it was more
yeah.
towards the end, like down here, and then he still kills it, and then.
Yeah, see, it kind of grew its head and got a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
That's
was a
the part
little boring.
A little bit.
Yeah, compared to the first one. I mean, the first one was pretty, like, oh shit, pretty gory. And then they showed this part of the, but still, I look forward to this in December.
Yeah, and it's. And then the last one, like this down right here, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
intrigued.
I appreciate the fact that it is also third person and not first person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want another. Because they're in the chat, so Sai is saying it. For some reason, it reminds me of Dead Space. No idea why. I don't want another first-person horror game. So I like this. The fact that it's third person.
Yeah, I don't like all of them. I do prefer third person, but.
Shizno.
We don't have... What's up, Shizno?
He says, "I'm sure that's shown on PS5 since Sony have the marketing."
That could be the case. But
it
if
could
they
be.
did, you think they would have announced that, right?
Ow! Oh, ow!
Yeah, you're not doing too good. Yeah. See, that stuff is cool. The dismemberment.
Yeah, I like
and
that
all
they and I like that they showed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're not showing it. They're not. If they've got the marketing, they're not showing it here because it's definitely showing PS5, PS4, Xbox, Steam, Epic, and
Yeah.
yeah. So
maybe it was just first shown on. I know PlayStation first showed it.
and they definitely said on next gen hardware, so they're not playing favorites here. So, in December, so it's a December game coming this year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not in Game Pass, correct?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's too
Sony
bad.
probably paid for it not to be.
Right.
Maybe they didn't pay for marketing, but they paid for. Please
Not
don't put this on Game Pass payment.
Yeah.
Right. So, so next up was
If it's on Steam, Relic, it should be. You can play it on the.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we got a new The Lords of the Fallen game.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool. Of course, I probably won't play it because it's Dark Soul.
Yeah.
But it looked cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's a remake.
Is that what this is? The first one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a reboot. Well, it's a reboot. So maybe not so much a remake. So have a great night, brother Sai.
All right, Si. Appreciate you, brother, being here.
Yeah, I mean it's Souls. Souls-like,
What game is this?
the Lords of the Fallen.
The Lords of the Fallen. Yeah.
So it's like a reboot, or
Yeah,
it's not
that's
an
what they're.
old game. It's
kind of. That's what they're calling it. It's kind of a reboot.
I see.
Oh. But we don't get any. I don't think we got any gameplay of this.
Yeah. Had a good song in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, I need to turn that down though. So
I don't think the song is good. It just doesn't fit this trailer at all. It's so.
All right, hold on. We're gonna get copyright hit for that, so I'm gonna turn it down. Well, and we don't, want to see some gameplay. The CGI looks cool, but definitely want to see some gameplay. Like said, I'm waiting for a Lord of the Rings of Power game. I need something to laugh at. So. Yeah, that's a good point, Shizno. Maybe the power of the new systems will let them achieve their planned goal. Last gen system CPUs were underpowered. I get it. Yeah. That's a fair point. There you go. PS5, Xbox Series X, Steam.
Huh.
So, next up they showed was a Nintendo Switch game.
Yeah.
And that was surprising. And expect always, expect to get a Switch game here. So, moving out to missing your regular farts.
Have you tried going online? Visit exotic destinations. Move your dreams, whoever you are. Apply today.
Hey, you know what? People are playing Power Wash Simulator, so.
You're hired.
Yeah, they do.
Speaking of things to laugh at, Relic.
Open a door of new opportunities. Work alone or with a friend. Or two or more. You can do it. Move locally or connect together online. Yeah.
My daughter might like this.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. That's not just Switch. That is Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series X, and Steam. That is everywhere. I stand corrected.
Whole 9 yards. Minus
minus Epic and minus Game Pass. So.
Yeah.
There you go. Team 17. So. All right. Next up was one of my favorite franchises of all time getting a brand new. Except do I not have it? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe it didn't download. Oh no, it did. My favorite series of all time.
Most stories in the Borderlands
start
bloody. They end bloody too. Sometimes all it takes to change the galaxy is a trio of losers trying to get through a bad day.
We are in the middle of a Tediore invasion.
Leave immediately! This area is now under Tediore jurisdiction!
They think there was a vault key being kept on the station.
If we can find whatever's in that vault before Tediore does, we can change our lives.
We're bad at this, like really bad. Tediore has many guns, talking guns, Guns with legs.
I'm gonna blast you so freaking bad. Yeah. Shut up, Richard.
I always wanted to change the universe for the better, and now we actually can.
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in ash.
Why are you people like this?
If you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
All right, October 21st for everything. Tales from the Borderlands, to be fair, is not the same as Borderlands. I mean, it's in the same universe, but it's not, you know, it's that nice narrative, you know, telltale stuff. So.
Yeah, and what's his name came on stage? Pitchford.
Wow.
Randy Pitchford. Yeah.
Nice. Did he get stuff thrown at him?
No. Actually, people cheered. I mean, you know, maybe a bunch of, I don't know, maybe some people that just don't realize who he is.
Could be.
You know, who knows? You know, just, you know, it's already in the past. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so there was some Dying Light 2 DLC, which,
yeah,
you know, whatever. There was a game that did not have a trailer for Tuga, A Pirate's Tale, from the Port Royale devs.
No, it had a trailer.
I'm looking for it.
I remember they were showing it. I'm like, this ain't. I was like, what is this? This ain't Skull and Bones.
So, all right. Well, it wasn't in the Gamescom list. I mean, I didn't.
Okay.
So, and there, I can't. Let me see if I can find one. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the only one. There was another game, which also was not called Marauders, which was also in early access. Team 17. Didn't really have much in the way of anything. The Destiny 2 Lightfall was talked about. And then...
Yeah, they showed that trailer.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Big Mad Mo? Brother Mad in the house.
Confirmation of the release date, too. Check this out.
All right. This got me back on track a little bit. I was not happy with what I was seeing from Sonic Frontiers. But this has pulled me back in a little bit. I'm still not 100% sold on the open world aspect. But I like what they showed here. In fact, I love what they showed here.
It looks like it probably has a mix of open and it's a traditional Sonic. Maybe.
A little bit.
I know Mario Odyssey did a great job with that.
Yeah. I mean, I am still not sold on the open world part. But some of the things I saw from that side-scrolling and the Sonic Adventure-looking pieces. And it's coming this year.
It's even better.
November 8th.
Wow.
Sony still supports last gen.
Right. So, Yeah, I could get
Forward to
down with
seeing
that
that.
now. Yep. So, an interest in this game from you guys?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's open world. I'm interested.
Okay. I still need to go back and get Sonic Unleashed. As that is back compat on the Xbox series with a 60 FPS boost, which I keep hearing makes that game better. It actually makes it yes. That's pretty much how I heard it. So, and it's only $15. It was that one, and there was Generations.
Excuse me.
Sonic Generations, I hadn't heard as much about, but Unleashed, I want to get. So, okay. Next up is a new game from Quantic Dream.
French studio. Check this out.
Check this out. So,
anything that has wheels in it is cool.
Yes. Kind of Bioshock-ish. Under the Waves.
Mistakes.
Alright, that looks cool.
They sink in time. Touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts. And here, voices can only come from the deep. Deep under the waves.
But not much is known about this.
Yeah, it definitely got my interest.
Yep.
And at least it supports all the major platforms.
Yep. Coming 2023. Developed by Parallel Studio. So, supporting ocean preservation. Looks different.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't show enough to really
and
tell
that's
me what it is about.
Yeah,
or what
and
you have
that
to
is
do, yeah.
that is part of the problem.
I mean, it looks cool, but what do you do?
Explore the ocean.
Is it like their other games, where it's more like picking dialogue choices?
Later 3
Kinda?
for the first time.
Yeah.
Let's check this one out.
All right. Another game. Now
Detroit,
this, yeah, right. So this was kind of funny, surprising. I know the first two games were pretty popular.
Oh yeah.
Goat Simulator 3.
Yeah.
That's
Inglorious.
so hilarious. Dude.
I know.
That is just fun. Oh yeah, that's like makes no
glorious,
sense.
glorious 60 FPS.
I mean, to go with rockets on the back.
I know. Let me turn this down so we don't get copyright hit. Which is funny because Goat Simulator 3 is actually the second game in the series. So, even though it's called Goat Simulator 3, there was never a Goat Simulator 2. So this is November 17th.
Game of the year right there.
Uh-huh. Look at all this, though.
Serious goat nonsense.
Ooh.
I know.
My favorite person's in chat.
Hey! Hello. Oh wait, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 messages. Come on, guys.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah.
We need 5
Unleash
likes
your-
too.
Exactly.
And
Unleash
subscribe.
your goat potential, November 17th. So, and I don't know. I'm gonna leave those messages up because that
Pre-uttered
that is
now.
that is a horrible. Listen, that's a horrible effort on your part, love chat. Horrible effort. Exactly, slacking. If you're gonna come in here and spam, do it right.
Yeah.
Careful with
And by
your
the way,
password.
like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell. And don't forget about our $1.99 Friends of NLG there. You can afford it. You get all these people that come on your dating site. You can afford it.
Maybe you want to become a featured product on our
Yeah,
channel.
there you go.
Hey, what's up, Big
Hey,
Black?
brother, Big Black. Oh, I love this. Okay, hold on. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why this is. And the race, the bah. Oh, Dread got rid of this. All right, it's okay. Become goat. Gather your herd. Disrespect your surroundings. I'm down for this.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
Pre-order now. Oh yeah, pre-order now for your free horse armor, right? The
Right.
inventory.
See, somewhere along the line, I thought that this would likely hit Game Pass. But even if it doesn't,
This is one game that don't need Game Pass.
yeah.
It's got a
Free
cult
order.
Well, it
on
doesn't need
fire.
Game Pass because it was already the first one was in Game Pass for a while, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Pre-utter digital downgrade edition. Nice. So, no, it's fine, Brother Dread. It's fine. So, Lady Ventures, there was no Goat Simulator 2. That's the joke. Brian's holding out for a gopher simulator. So, oh, ooh, hit a snag. Get back to you on RetroArch on Series X sometime Friday. Okay. If you need help with the RetroArch part, let me know. I'm good at that. So, all right. Next up, and I don't know what's going on with this game. I heard that there was not yet an Xbox version, which is weird because I thought the IP was owned by Double Fine, but maybe I'm wrong.
Double Fine.
I'm waiting for this game. And I was going to stream the first ones.
It's your old pal Stan, coming to you through the magic of marketing to let you know that your search for quality entertainment is about to bear fruit. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I just dropped the details on you without a little build-up. I want you to see the kind of fine dining establishments you'll be visiting, like this one.
Get lost.
And if escapism is your cup of flavor, you can't do much better than this exotic and extremely remote island.
Stay back! How did you find me?
Return to Monkey Island launches September 19th, which happens to be International Talk Like a Pirate Day. But you don't have to wait. You can order it right now, before it's even out. Something we in the marketing industry call a pre-order. As a bonus, a shipment of beautiful horse armor to anyone who pre-orders Return to Monkey Island. It'll look fantastic in your inventory.
What? You missed a spot.
I've got to go now. I've got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. You know how it is. But I'll be back to steal
It's
every scene
arms.
I'm in Return to Monkey Island. I'll see you there. All pre-order customers will receive the exclusive horse armor item in their inventory. Please note that the horse armor has no practical use in-game and in no way will contribute to the gameplay, puzzles, or narrative of Return to Monkey Island.
How is this PC and Switch only? That is what I want to know.
I have no idea.
How did that happen? how did Nintendo pay to keep this off of PlayStation and Xbox?
I don't know.
So
Yeah, it could be a time thing.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Because it's
At that point, then,
Devolver.
maybe PC.
Yeah, maybe.
Still a little odd.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm not
Ron.
too fond of the art style of the characters, though.
Well,
They're a little bit like, almost like
Yeah.
Paper Mario kind of thing.
And I've
Very flat.
heard that. But this is what Ron Gilbert wanted to do.
I mean,
So,
as long as the story and the humor is good, then we're good. We're golden.
yeah. I could always play it on my kid's Switch. So, all right. Next up, I'm gonna try to get through these best as possible. But please, we can stop and talk about any of these games. The next one is by the Subnautica devs.
I'm Brandon Sanderson. You might know me as the author of the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive, or as the guy who finished Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Over the last
All right, we don't care about you. I do care about him. He's a good novelist. But my kids loved Subnautica, so they might. It depends on. My oldest might like this game coming up, called Moonbreaker. If this guy will ever stop talking.
I don't know. Looks like he likes to yap.
Yes, here we go. It kind of also has a BioShock kind of looking. What else does this look like? Kind of looks like Borderlands.
Yeah.
So, it's a sci-fi turn-based digital miniatures game. It's almost like a board game, or a turn-based, like a turn-based RTS. Relic's on fire
this
tonight.
would be up Juan's alley.
This would be right up Juan's alley.
Yeah, it's not up my alley. I don't like turn-based
No, this
combat.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do it. Kudos to anybody. I mean, if this is your thing, awesomeness. Yeah, reminds me of Hasslehoff says reminds me of Crimson Shroud. It came out on the 3DS. Boogie says, bet they released toy collectibles for this. It's the
I
Whippets.
can see that.
Yeah. A bunch of statues for King to collect.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. You can sit there and decorate your own pieces there.
Yeah, I mean, if this is your thing. Another one by Crafton. Coming out on Steam only in September. Early access.
Well, that might be a Steam PC. That's a PC game right there.
That's a PC game indeed. Oh. All right, next up. Friends versus Friends.
in the trailer. Check this out.
Shady sight that looked like a scam. It's a buy this magic cards to play the coolest game and fight against your friends with no consequence. You know where to find me. This is Friends versus Friends. You're a tired, but I am not.
Hell.
I have no idea what this is. It's a card game. There you go, another one for Juan. Oh wait, it's a card game and a first-person shooter. Coming to PC and console.
So like maybe,
Yeah.
So the whatever card you have give you your whatever perks or whatever guns. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Wish list now on Steam.
Yep. Raw Fury. They're a pretty good dev. So we'll keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
So basically, Relic said, so basically it's a card game you're wishing was actually an FPS and you're upset half the time. I like it. All right, so here's something that came across that actually was a surprise and is coming to Game Pass. I'm not sure that I'm into this game.
Check it out.
But it did catch everyone by surprise. This kind of looked like another Souls game.
Can you hear me? I hope this reaches you. This city is falling apart. Chaos, madness, death. And there might be no going back. But you can change that. It depends on the choice you make. Truth or lie.
Oh yeah.
I might be asking too much of you. But I don't have a choice. Only you can do this. Please, help me.
And they all have... Now this... Although... I like the fact it's not one of these medieval games.
Son.
The stage
Yeah.
is set.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
Kind of a little steampunkish.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Keep
Yeah.
protect.
Fulfill.
Your destiny.
Okay.
2023.
Interesting.
And it definitely says Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah.
I mean, Game Pass means I'll give it a shot, but
Yeah.
it's just, you know, I cannot be a hypocrite. I didn't play Elden Ring. I didn't play Bloodborne. This is not my kind of game.
I need to see more
But
of it.
I'm not
If it's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. But who knows?
Yeah.
Might just show you the easy part.
Right. Oh.
Definitely interested in that one. Especially
Yeah.
since it's on Game Pass. I'm definitely gonna
Mm-hmm.
give it a whirl.
He's got a big sword. How bad could it be? So.
Exactly.
Oh,
The bigger the swords, the least amount
someone
of
mentioned
troubles.
big sword. There's a mass. Oh, in the chat.
What's up, brother?
Yo.
All right, what else have we got? Come on, guys, you can get the show. I think I did. All right, next up was another survival-based game, but this was a survival building game. Stranded Alien Dawn. By the European Space Agency. It's headed to early access in October.
Stranded.
All right, alpha in-game footage. Oh, solar panels.
You gotta have solar panels here.
Early access in October, and that is Steam.
Steam.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
You got solar panels too, Relic.
I came from outer space. All I got was this stupid spear. All right, so I mean, so far, you know, just kind of
excited about it. Check out this world.
Oh, we're gonna get pretty excited about this.
Well, they've been pretty diverse. You got
Yeah, they have
multiple types of games.
Absolutely.
The sand has memories. Memories of our past, when gods walked this world, and our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain.
This Flint.
This is Atlas Fallen.
Shattered, broken world.
Hmm.
Now, again, no gameplay, but this is looking at this game. It is an action RPG. It's taking place in a semi-open world. So, perhaps two things that will help me here. Coming in 2023 to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. So this is next gen only. So just remember, Focus Entertainment, Plague Tale.
Mm-hmm.
So,
even in ruins, we endure.
And by the way, Peter.
We won't let go.
Yeah.
No runner.
For now,
So good.
we can stand for ourselves.
So, and they did a lot of the Warhammer series too. Focus.
And face gods.
Oh, they also did Greedfall. I know you like
Not
that.
a very good game.
I thought you liked Greedfall.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not
Yeah.
a very good game.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said not a very good game. Okay,
No,
gotcha.
it's a very good game.
So,
Okay.
yeah, they got a pedigree here. 2023. Homeworld 3. Getting, I mean, I guess I could show Homeworld 3. Homeworld wasn't, I mean, it's an RTS. I wasn't a big Homeworld guy, but you know what? For those who are. Boogie says he's starting to wonder where the creativity and diversity went during the Xbox One era, because the games this gen remind me of eras prior to last gen.
Escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Cologne raiders.
All right. All in game.
Fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were a different story. Command got clever. One wing used cover to keep themselves safe on approach.
I think last gen with the whole mid-gen refresh, 4K, and all that, kind of.
It worked. But just before a carrier battle group arrived,
A lot of these studios really,
we scrambled bombers.
you really probably couldn't make exactly what they wanted. You know what I mean?
Right.
About it.
We protected the resources while they hauled in the goods, which meant we could roll out assault frigates.
And with Xbox kind of retooling, kind of doing a 180, I don't think they were supporting a lot of games being made from multiple studios. So,
yeah.
But I think the industry is in a much better place. Nintendo's doing real good with the Switch. You know, PlayStation's still, you know, they're well established, and Xbox has done the Game Pass and everything. It's just allowing a lot of these studios to really be a little bit more creativity. I think they're set with these new consoles, and PCs getting a lot of more support from Xbox and Play Anywhere, cloud, and all that. So I think I think these studios are a little bit established, set. Unreal Engine 5 is coming out, or is out.
And you're starting to see it. I mean, you'll start to see it next year, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Next year, yeah. You're seeing the full. I mean, you're gonna have so many games out next year.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. There might be some more delays to 24.
Hope not.
For some of these.
I mean, it's just gonna be crammed.
Yeah.
All right, but this one is also just Epic and Steam, so this is just PC. Next up is a game that Hasslehoff was talking about earlier that he lost kind of sight of, but I feel like I want to like this game. I warn you now, hide your kids, hide your wife. Little language. Eye on Life. So this is the game that's that first-person shooter that's coming out in Game Pass. That's by the Rick and Morty creators.
Come on, admit it. We're hurting you. No, fuck you. Are you even a real bounty hunter? Jesus, it's
so gross you even went in there.
I love the talking gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop diving into it. Shit, she's filling the place with sludge. Stay in the air.
Better not fall in. Hey, I'm still here. You can still use me if you want. I can deflect attacks. Did you know that? I'm not just all about stabbing. Well, I'm mostly all about stabbing and tethering, but I can also deflect attacks. I'll slice them the fucking death. I'll cut their fucking heads off. I'll rip their limbs off. Fucking do everything. I'm gonna fucking cut right into them. I'll cut their fucking asshole off and eat it.
You know, this sludge matches your toxic
What the
personality.
hell?
Fuck off. That wasn't even a good one.
And weapons are talking shit to each other.
I know.
Hey, it's me, Boxhorn! Kill my shitty clone! I'm rooting for you! Ooh, incoming lasers! Laser
I'm definitely playing this.
Hey, you're just as nice and squishy on the inside as the rest of them. Let me at her, bounty hunter.
Wow, we're having our first real boss fight together.
Hey, brother, back.
Step back.
I'm the strongest out of all the Torg clones. I'm impressed you made it this far. My ant soldiers are extremely strong.
Honestly, I don't think they were. We're new at this, and it was pretty easy to kill them all.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me.
Shit, just stay alive. I think she's basically done for.
There you go.
That looks fun.
It does look fun.
Yeah.
And isn't this a Game Pass game? Yes, coming in December to Game Pass. I said that earlier. So this will be one to have. As long as there's some good co-op, man, this would be a great streaming game.
Oh yeah, that
So-
would have been. That would be hilarious.
Big Bad Mo says this is a must for me. Hilarious. Relic said I saw this the other day. Got super excited to see something different. Boogeyman says he's so down for this too. Definitely so much. Won't be playing around the crotch goblin note because he'll just repeat all the language at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. For those that care, and then did it not grab a trailer for this? It wasn't one on the I got okay. Hard Space Shipbreaker, which is another Focus game, is coming to consoles. And that is coming out in September. On September 20th on PS5 and Xbox Series X. So that is a kind of a sim game. So I'm actually kind of interested in it. Kind of gave me a little bit of that Deliver Us the Moon kind of thing. All right, what else we got here? The Expanse. Do I have? Yes, another. So this is an actual Telltale game.
Clip. Enjoy.
So this is
Based
being
off the TV
developed.
series on Prime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I enjoyed that series.
And part of it's being developed by, what's being led by Deck 9, who did part of the, who was partnering up with the Life is Strange series.
Yeah.
That's okay, Hasslehoff. You don't. That's okay. And it's in Game
Yeah.
Pass though, so it's easy to at least try it.
Yeah.
It's actually been a really interesting thing as an actor to explore some of her more vulnerable sides.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely down for this.
So this is summer 2023. And even the pre-alpha footage looks pretty good. Looks pretty looks pretty telltale.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Yep, summer 2023.
Okay.
All right, so this looked pretty interesting and is a multiplayer game. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game. You guys remember the movie?
Yeah.
You ever see this movie,
Commodore
Peter?
64.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chuck. Is this the new Pac-Man World repack?
Yes.
This is multiplayer. Comes out PS4, PS5, Xbox One Series X, early 2023, and there is apparently a beta you can sign up for on that site, which I am heading over to right now to sign up for.
This looks pretty
Let's see if we can find out anything else about the game while we're looking.
The game looks better than the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe it is better than a movie.
Yeah, because the movie, they were just creepy as hell.
Yep. So it's based on the film. It's developed by TerraVision Games and published by Good Shepherd Entertainment. I am signing up now. What is your name? What is your quest?
Against early 23. Okay. You're going to have a lot of early gaming in 23.
Uh-huh. What language do you use most often? I don't see Hebrew on here. Okay, fine. Which of the following games are your favorite? I don't know. Say multiplayer.
Borderlands.
Right.
Clown him a little.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm going with multiplayer, casual, action, and other. What platforms do you have access to and are willing to test games on? PS5, Series S. I'm not a Series X. Duh. Android devices. Hell no. Ooh, PlayStation VR. I think that's good. Yes, I've tested games before. We're curious. This is not a requirement. Just a question. Yes, I accept. All right. There we go. I've signed up for the Killer Clowns from Outer Space beta. It looks kind of... it looks kind of neat. An asymmetrical multiplayer horror game based on the iconic 80s film. In the battle between the killer clowns and the citizens of Crescent Cove, team up and use your wits to harvest humans or to save them from the alien invasion. So you could take on the role of the iconic killer clowns, cooperate in a team of 3, perfect for us, utilize outlandish abilities, hunt humans with zany weapons, and plan your own alien invasion to successfully harvest the population of Crescent Cove. That is almost like a multiplayer version of Destroy All Humans. Or fight back as a team of 7 brave citizens of Crescent Cove. Pick your class, explore the city for valuable loot and weapons, avoid getting captured by the clowns, and try to survive or sabotage the alien invasion. So this is a 3v7 game.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This would be a good stream with friends game.
Yes. It says, explore a unique approach to hide-and-seek gameplay, customization, and respawn systems, PvPvE, and dynamic objectives. All right. What else we got? Another new announced game.
European publisher for a sci-fi action adventure. Here we go.
The technology is finally there to create a crappy enough movie game for killer clowns.
We always wondered if we're alone in the universe.
Never heard of Mad Head.
And explored, but found nothing. Until now.
It has been 6 months since the alien object known as the Metahedrons suddenly appeared above Earth's atmosphere.
That's got to be a meta.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response to.
Kate, we have an issue.
Something stared back.
Power supply failing.
Sensors offline.
I'm switching to backup generators.
It's Lara Croft's sister.
Right. Metacroft.
Yeah.
Metacroft.
Have a good night, brother Hasslehoff.
Later, Hasslehoff.
Is the Zuck driving the alien ship? Stars above. All right, coming to PS4, PS5, Series S and X, and PC.
Okay.
So.
Interesting. I'm down for this.
Coming soon.
Ooh.
Not soon enough.
Not soon. You know what? This might be interesting to some people. An RPG made by several ex-Bethesda, BioWare, and Obsidian developers called Word Song. So, from the veterans that brought you all these games.
In the crux of reality, there exists 2 lies.
Yes, Boogie, there are a lot of multiplat here.
One before.
Keely was smart.
Yep.
And one behind the eye.
It just isn't enough for him to just stick to one platform.
You know he wanted to.
Just... As like I was telling Peter, that I give him credit that this show is much better than the last show in June.
Yeah.
And being Gamescom, it's normally you don't get this many new reveals, and there's been a lot of them here.
Yeah, and we haven't even gotten to the big finale, which I'm gonna try to get to soon, because I was actually like, all right, no, but next on the list,
Earlier than you expected. Check this out.
for once, a game is not getting delayed; it's getting moved up.
Oh.
Gotham Knights is now coming out earlier.
Never gave up on anyone. That's why Gotham.
It was coming out in September.
October 21st.
Okay.
And I've known for a while now that someday.
I'm looking forward
like
to this
him,
too.
I'd have to work with you.
That's why some of the stuff that we've seen
I've seen
for
plenty
this
of
year,
crimes in my career.
a lot of games have been delayed, but man, there sure are plenty of games to play
Could have prepared me for
this year still.
agree.
Well, well, if it isn't Brat Girl.
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
But we aren't going to give up.
A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it.
The Night Owls. Okay.
See you at the premiere.
I need your help. Your skills. Your knowledge. Your adaptability.
I am interested in this game.
Yeah.
You got my back?
Okay, Red.
This biopic is based on a true story. My story. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do.
I got one last little surprise
Chuck.
for you.
Come to watch the show, Red Hood.
Nah, I'm just here to kick your ass.
This all looks subpar compared to the all-new original and television homebrews. Well, Relic, it's not a Batman game with Batgirl. It's a Gotham City game with a bunch of characters, and
Well, Batman's supposed to be dead in this.
Right, and so
you
Robin.
know, what, you have Raven.
You have Raven. You have
Night
you have
Hood. Batgirl.
Nighthawk. Robin is in this. Hang on, let me see if I can.
But I thought. So. I thought I saw Red Hood, and then I thought it was Raven. Isn't it Raven?
Raven's in it, but Raven's in it, but so is Robin and.
Yeah. Oh, right. The regular Robin.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin.
Okay, Red Wing.
So. Yeah, well, you know, Nightwing took over for.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm.
This is Rocksteady?
No, Warner Brothers Montreal. This is not Rocksteady.
So I wonder what the combat is going to be like.
Well, it's an action RPG, so it almost looked. It almost looks a lot like. Honestly, it looked a lot like the Avengers gameplay. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Chuck, I've heard a lot about that. I have no intentions of watching She-Hulk.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next up, another RPG in China.
Where winds meet.
Where winds meet. Now this one. I'm not sure if this one had a. This is by Everstone Games. Now what I've read about this, because I couldn't find a website for this. This is PC only, which I thought was very interesting. You know what this looks like, Peter?
Yes, a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep. Which, by the way, we still have to play the co-op on that.
Yes, we do.
I mean, if it was console-based, I'd be all about this. The fact that it's a PC-only game, I'm going to miss out on it, unfortunately.
Well, maybe it's one of those things where it comes out on PC first, and then later, you know, they might work something out with Xbox or PlayStation to be on their sub-service. Who knows?
Maybe.
You know, they've been pretty good about bringing PC games over Xbox.
Well, there you go. What else we got? Oh, we're getting on that 12 o'clock hour. There was. I don't know if this is anything.
Incredible amusement park simulation game.
World Premiere.
I know my kids love these kind of games, and this is a Namco, Bandai Namco, so I thought I'd show it.
Here is a little something to inspire you. Be creative.
This is kind of build your own theme park, but with the most crazy rides ever. Stuff you couldn't do, you know, for real.
Yeah.
How many people would ride this, though? I mean, they'd line up to be shot out of a cannon. There you go. He said, heck yeah, Namco makes Pac-Man.
Couldn't we go a step beyond?
Spencer, my 7-year-old, will go gaga over this. But this is like a made for Game Pass kind of game.
What about you? Will you go beyond your imagination?
Ride or die. Boogeyman says I'd ride it, but I'd probably die. Oh, hang on, what was that? That was... Yep, PS5 and Series X and PC only. Powered by Unreal Engine. So, so another, I think this is another Focus Interactive game. Let's see if I've got it. I don't. Never mind. Blacktail. Phantom Hellcat. Do I have something on that? I don't. Crossfire X. Yeah, no thanks. The finals. So this is...
That's right. Some people will get to play something this year, the Outlast Trials. All right. Next up, we've got a tease of the first release from Embark Studios, which a lot of the veterans that worked on the Battlefield franchise in Stockholm, Sweden. They've got
when they got fired.
Wrapped in a game show format where destruction is going to play a key role. What we've got here is a short tease with some actual gameplay in it. The full reveal is coming later in September. You can sign up.
No love for Xbox One, DJC, but you could stream it on cloud. That's how you can play it on Xbox One. You stream it through cloud on Xbox One.
For the Battlefield devs, they know environment destruction.
Yes, they do. All right, that didn't show us much anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, kind of that meets the Running Man. So, all right. So, two more things. One, and so let me do the game first. Believe it or not, this game is actually still coming. Dead Island 2.
Yeah, I was surprised about this.
Yes.
It's true. Dead Island 2 coming next February, and joining me now to tell us about this
No,
long-awaited
shut up.
game.
I don't want... No, just...
Another February game?
Yep. There we go. I loved Dead Island. Man, I thought Dead Island was before I got into other zombie games. Dead Island was one of my first.
Stand the fuck back. It's hammer time.
This way for the happy ending.
Jimmy? Humanity survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, sounds like you're the star of the show now.
This motherfucker.
Oh shit. Boom! God's a whiskey.
I will not have this devil in my house!
Brother Pete! In the house! What's up?
Gosh, this is beyond insane.
Hey, what's up, Pete?
Yeah, I want this. Wow. Do you see that down there? It's coming to... Hold on. Stadia.
Stadia?
Coming to Stadia. Look at that. So, PS5, PS4, Series X, Xbox One, whatever that is in the middle. Is that Amazon? Is that Luna? Might be Luna. Oh no, Game Cloud. Xbox Game. Xbox. I can't see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a blown up version of this.
Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One. There you go, DJC. There's Xbox One.
Oh, Alexa. Alexa Game Control. I guess that's what they're calling Luna now.
Alexa, really?
Okay.
That's what it says. Alexa Game Control.
Or you just speak to Alexa to tell her what to do.
Right. All right. So I'm pumped for this. This is the game I am all about. And this was a game that I knew that they had
long time for.
Yes,
Here we go.
didn't they announce? They announced this like 7 years ago. So I am stoked to play this. I don't know if this was. I was just looking at see if there's anything cool in the other trailer. I mean, I'm just because this made way for Dying Light.
Yeah.
So.
But why they call it Dead Island 2 when it's in LA?
I don't know. All right, and finally, and I know this will be of interest to, oh, here. I'm sorry, I did miss this. Hogwarts Legacy, Peter.
Yes.
Show this real quick.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
And the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be.
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
It's the future.
Unforgivable.
LA has broken off.
Maybe after the earthquake.
For a reason.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
None of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
What do we do now?
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you. I'm ready. Crucio!
You've made your choice.
Little shits get into the magic they're not supposed to.
What have the two of you done?
February 10th. We knew that, though.
Yeah, I definitely got to play this with the wife. At least in front of her. I do like that this is set 100 years before the movie. The Harry Potter stuff, I believe.
Yeah, definitely before. I don't know how long. But
Yeah.
I think that's good because then you don't have to worry too much about
messing with canon or anything like
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think the wife's gonna love watching this gameplay. Just all the lore and stuff like that. She's read all the books. I read most of them. I didn't read all of them. I kind of cheated and skipped ahead to the left. I think I read the first 3 and then skipped ahead to the last book.
There you go.
And that was one that was going to come out this year, right? And then it got delayed.
And it got delayed. It was one of the delays.
Yeah.
So.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right, and then finally, I saved this for last. Let me make sure there wasn't any other big games I wanted to.
So that Destiny 1 game, that was like the latest DLC
Yes.
story. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It definitely looked different. I wonder if Back will enjoy that. What his thoughts were on that.
All right, so Peter, you're all about the cool controllers. So here's the first look at
the fun is just beginning tonight. All right.
Yeah.
How many of you out there are fans of PlayStation? Well, we've got a fun surprise for you. I said PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? And right now, I'm honored to share this global PlayStation announcement with you right here at Gamescom.
We don't have a game to announce, but we'll reveal the
Now.
I'm joking.
Notice they didn't. Notice Keighley. See, this is how Keighley does it. Keighley didn't get an Xbox anything. Of course, Microsoft's
Well,
at the show, so maybe they told him to fuck off.
Oh, they had some Game Pass stuff announcing it.
So it's basically their version of the Elite controller.
Yeah.
There you go. The DualSense Edge. It's a high-performance, ultra-customizable wireless PlayStation 5 controller designed by PlayStation. And you see there you can have your own custom control profiles customized to your play style. If you guys want to learn more about the brand new controller, you can head to PlayStation blog. And thanks to PlayStation for sharing that announcement with us here at Gamescom. All right, next up, the Callisto Pro.
And for us here,
I mean, wouldn't it have been cool if they allowed him to show Ragnarok?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, why do they have to hold it for a state of play? This is a big event. This is in live, big games like that. That's what, to show those off big events like this. That's what they're made for.
I know. All right, but here's what we got. So, remapping or deactivating specific button inputs, fine-tuning your aim by adjusting stick sensitivity in dead zones. Trigger has options to tailor travel distance in dead zones to your preference. You can reduce travel distance of the trigger for faster inputs in competitive FPS games, reduce the dead zone for precise throttle control in racing games. Ability to save multiple control profiles. It's a nice looking controller.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. See the little you see the little PlayStation marks in the touchpad. An on-controller user interface, a dedicated function button. So it's got an on-board button to let you change profiles. It's pretty cool. Changeable stick caps and back buttons, just like the Elites. Replaceable stick modules. And all the stuff from the DualSense. And a carrying case. Nice. So there we go. No word on price or launching yet, but there you have it.
$200.
Probably. I mean, that's about what the Elite controller is, so why not?
Yeah.
So.
It's cool is that you can replace the entire sticks.
That is cool. Because that's not something that you could do on the Elite. You could just replace the caps, right?
Yeah.
So.
That way, if we get stick drift, you just replace the whole bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Peter was saying earlier.
And there you have it. That is Gamescom, first night, and all the fun stuff that was announced. So, I mean, look, there's something for everybody. I think that's important.
Yeah.
A lot of new good stuff for everybody that wants to play. If you like RTSs, there's a couple there. If you like RPGs, if you're a PC gamer, there's lots there for you. Callisto Protocol looks pretty good. Dead Island 2 is a must for me.
I think
Killer Clowns looks great.
Yeah, there were several games there that I definitely interested in. I think Keighley did a good job reaching out to a lot of these developers that are multi-plat or whatever to show their games here. like I was saying earlier, Gamescom is normally not the event to reveal new gameplay. I mean, sometimes because it's in Europe, so some of those European studios, they don't have to spend all that money to fly to E3 back in the day. They'll reveal their stuff here. But I think Keighley, he has the he's well known in the industry, and he's able to put things. We've seen what he does with the Game Awards show. I think this is one of his better shows that he's put together. He's had a lot of content there, and he doesn't have to rely on the big publishers. He's able to, like I was saying, he's able to pull from multiple developers and so on, and not, hey, this is Xbox, this is from PlayStation, this is from Nintendo, right? He didn't need none of that.
Well, if you think about it, except for Focus, I think Focus was probably the biggest developer publisher in that list. Other than, well, I guess no. Sega. Sorry, let me back up a little bit. Sega, Deep Silver. So Deep Silver, as we know, is part of Embracer. Something we're gonna talk about next week. But for the most part, yeah, they're all smaller devs.
Yeah.
No EA, no Ubisoft, no no Activision. Yeah, there's Destiny DLC, there's there was Xbox stuff, there Outlast Trials was but really it was smaller game developers making pretty good looking games.
Yep.
So
I think he's finding his place because next year, if E3 does come back in a big way, if they're able to go after the big guys, but Keighley has already established himself. E3 is going to have. They're going to have to compete with Keighley.
They are.
So, he's going to be able to say, well, I'm going to show this. I'm going to show these on my show. E3 is just going to have to figure it out. I mean, Xbox has their own. Sony does their stuff. Nintendo does their own. So, are they going to be able to convince, Ubisoft, EA, some of these other publishers to join them? What are they going to show there that they can't show somewhere else? So,
right.
What is E3? How are they going to make it enticing to show there? And maybe with the PAX management running, the new E3, that'll probably help them put something together, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So this GameCon, this is a good start to Gamescom, right? So be a lot to see the rest of the week.
Yeah, and we'll get a look at maybe some other things and some other announcements and things. Peter, some final thoughts on what you saw?
Well, it was quite some good stuff. So a lot of Game Pass stuff.
Yep. Did anything jump out at you?
Good for my wallet and good to try out. So.
Did anything jump out at you?
Kind of like the Lies P Pinocchio game. Look good.
Okay.
A couple of other ones that I don't know, the names escape me, but
all right, but a solid lineup.
Yeah, I thought there were a bunch of good games, and a bunch of good games that are coming in Game Pass. So that's definitely a plus.
Yeah, I've already seen like an article that says Gamescom is basically E3 2.0 now. And that's what Keighley has been wanting to do.
Yes.
So I know Dune was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Dune was a good surprise.
Gotham Knights, seeing more of that.
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
I think Hogwarts, they can stop showing the game, just ship it, you know?
At this point, yeah.
It was kind of like unnecessary to show that, in my opinion.
The Quantum Dream, that one was interesting.
Yeah.
Callisto Protocol. But I do agree with Peter. That wasn't the best showing. I thought when they first had during the summer, June, I thought that was a better trailer.
Yeah. I mean, I know what they wanted to show, but it just didn't. You know, if this would have been your first impressions of the game, then that would not be very good.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I had gotten a message. Well, no, we're lining up. So we're lining up some great guests for September. I'll make that announcement now. On September 6th, we will have our great brother Spooky, and hopefully his lovely fiancee Trinity. Two great people and some
that'd be cool.
Fun gamers. On the 13th, the following week, following the upcoming Disney Marvel showcase that popped up, we will have none other than what I feel is one of the experts in that field of Marvel games and that kind of thing. The great Fun Speculation, brother Mav, will be with us, and I've told him already that Caitlin has to come with him. And then I've got other people to talk to, so I'm starting to get some stuff lined up. So.
Very nice.
Yeah. So.
Killer Clowns was cool.
That was cool. I think I'm gonna like that game. That's a neat. The 3-on-7 is gonna be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the talking guns.
Yeah.
Oh, High on Life. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That looks cool.
And still coming this year.
And coming to Game Pass, I think.
Yeah. Expanse, the Telltale. That one looked cool.
Yeah.
Definitely a cool series to watch. Liza P.
Yeah.
The one that one looked cool. Steampunk.
Yeah,
Victorian.
It's coming to Game Pass, so I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot, but I don't know that that's gonna hold me. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, once it comes out and we see people playing it and get their how that's playing out for them, they feel like it doesn't beat you up like a Souls game, and maybe they have different difficulties where you can enjoy the game without raging.
Yeah. Relic says that Atlas
Oh yeah,
that looked good. So
yeah, that game was all about like, is it gonna be Myke dies a lot or Myke's having fun a lot?
I don't know. I'd put money on Myke dies a lot.
Wait, you didn't want to show the announcement of Hideo Kojima's podcast?
Oh, his podcast coming to Spotify.
Yeah, how could you not show that?
I know. Although I will make the announcement that he did turn 59 today.
Yeah.
So look, give him credit. He is still kicking.
Yeah,
he's still kicking as a game dev at 59. You take that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Take that. So, and there you have it. So that's Gamescom. So,
And of course, you were excited for Dead Island.
oh yes, very, very, very much. So, and so now we start waiting for 2020 for late 2022 and early 2023.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah, Goat Simulator 3 will be so good they could skip to.
Oh yeah. That's Game of the Year right there, November.
That's right.
12th, in time to get nominated.
Yes. So. All right, and with that, I think it's time to call it a night. It is 12:21. We are hitting that 2-hour 45 mark. And I'm going to Hershey tomorrow, so I'm going to bed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a nice day off. I'm going to kind of just reset
And-
mentally.
On a Wednesday during the week, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Well, and
A lot of
schools,
people
I
are back
think.
at school.
Yes, I
Or
think
no?
schools. I
Yeah.
think school started up there. So
Good.
yes, I love it. So, let you guys know how the lines are, and yeah. So, what do you guys got going on this week?
Work for me, but I'll be playing some Saints Row.
Nice. We'll be
That'll
looking
be-
forward to that.
Be playing a lot of that, hopefully, and I'll try to stream it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Try to tune in.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that'll be my main. Yeah, because this week, yeah, just kind of taking it easy, and then I'll be heading to the beach for Labor Day weekend. So
Yeah, I'll be
Nice.
at the beach too.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Before school starts. Perfect.
yes. Yeah. So you will be off next week. And
I will be here.
yeah.
So we'll see what hopefully, like I said, I'll have some gameplay before then, and yeah, maybe hopefully do a stream, and then we should have more news coming from Gamescom the rest of the week. See what.
Yeah, we should have some maybe some more stuff tomorrow. Thursday, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't. I'm not. I have no expectations. Honestly, they're not. They're not. They're basically saying they're just going to show off stuff they've already shown.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll
Yeah.
show some new stuff though from the what they've already shown.
Yeah. But we'll see. We shall see.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get us out of here so we can all get some rest and I can get some relaxation. And we will remind you that since he should still be in the chat. I thought DJC was sticking around, was he? So that tomorrow it's Wednesday, which means GoGameGo open chat night, and then
Amico Forever.
that's right at 9:30. Should be good. Should be fun as always. And three of our great friends, of course, Brother Chuck, Brother Rab, and Brother Nick. And so packed Thursday, Friday as always, if he's still hanging around, is Iconic Video Games Podcast. And of course, all your Saturday shows, Sunday show, TXR, after Smashed Mondays. And then us back Tuesday, maybe. Dan's Peter, 'cause Peter's going to be on the beach, relaxing. We'll see what goes on next week. And then we hit the ground running in September. and hopefully get some of our streaming back up and running and stuff like that. So, aha! End of October, Dread might be available. So
nice.
You just have to remind me, Dread. You know how that works. Just have to remind me. So. Oh yeah. That chat last week was nuts. But you know what? It's gonna be like that. So, but yeah. Anyway, gentlemen, great Gamescom talk. Yes, please keep reminding me, Dread. And thank you to everybody who hung out with us tonight, as always, including our porn bots. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can porn bot into all of our great shows.
Hey, you don't want to miss that opportunity.
No. So, and we'll see you guys very soon. Have a great week. Pick up a controller. Get some gaming in. Go outside. Touch some grass. Get some real stuff in. I'll see you later.
Touch it. Smoke it.
Whatever you got to do with it.
Yeah.
Play
Adios,
on,
gamers.
gamers.
Appreciate you guys being here.
Always.